Hello, welcome. I am Yo-Yo. I hope everyone's had a nice Christmas, and this is a Christmas present that I got as well. So yeah, these are the Bicycle Prestige Riderback 100% plastic. So these are plastic playing cards, Duraflex. Even says down there in tiny little writing. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. The focus is a bit, I'm filming in the evening, so the lighting's not the best I've got. So it says with crease resistance. So we're going to take a look at these 100% plastic playing cards from Bicycle. Now I have seen these around on Amazon and eBay and etc. over the last 5-6 years, even though it does say on the back these came out in 2020, but I think this could be just the box design maybe, I don't know. But they are being around. I've seen other Prestige ones where they've got a different back design as well, so the back design is slightly different. So yeah, we'll have a look at these. I did have some plastic playing cards from years ago, these which my missus bought me many years ago, about 8-9 years ago she got me these. I know these came out in 2011. I do believe there was only 3,000 and I think they're well out of stock by now. I have had a quick look and you cannot find these things anywhere. So, but yeah, this was the deck that I used to practice all my riffle shuffling back in the early days. You know, save wrecking up your cards for your traditional style cards. So, in essence, I thought these were a good idea, and I'm happy that I've got these. Now, if I played with a traditional paper deck like this. It would probably, like, if I played with it every day, 2 hours every day, it would last me about 2 weeks and then it'd be fit for the bin. These, I'm sure I could probably play with these for 2 hours every single day and they'll probably last well over a year. So I am going to put them to the test and see how long they are last me, because these, I am going to be using these as my practice decks when I'm sitting at home on the sofa watching telly, just playing around, mucking around with these, or learning tricks, practicing tricks. You know, I probably wouldn't perform with these as plastic playing cards. Well, I certainly would be practicing with them and then perform with these traditional card playing cards. So let's have a look. Let's get the old blue ones out. I know this one was a bit stiff when it's been in and off a few times now, so it's a bit easier. So it comes in this nice little box. Bicycle Prestige. This is a bit loose, so I don't know how I'm going to store them, if I keep them in this or once I've used a blue bicycle deck, a standard deck, I'll put them in there, and I don't know. Don't want to throw the case away because it's quite solid wood. So yeah, nothing all the way around it, it's just on the front, Bicycle Prestige and the little blue crown to say it is a blue deck. So let's have a look. So as you can see, they are the traditional rider back, traditional bicycle rider backs, nothing special at all, just pure beauty, to be honest with you. These are, you know, the rider backs, you can't go wrong with rider backs. Best cards you could probably get. And obviously everything you get in the decks, so you've got 2 jokers. I do believe this joker has normally got that little guarantee thing, or some of them do have a little guarantee joker here, but this one's just plain black and white one, and then you have a colour one, and then you've got your traditional bicycle ace of spades, and everything is just standard everything, apart from the deck's made of plastic. So these things do perform quite nicely. Now they don't fan because of plastic. Well, they don't fan great, but yeah, they fan not too badish. I've had worse. I think that other deck I showed you was terrible at fanning, but these are not too bad. So yeah, these are pretty good, if you ask me. I'm quite chuffed that I've got these. So yeah, that's the blue ones, and yeah, I'm going to be using those a lot. And like I say, I'm going to be using these as my practice decks. Okay, so let's have a look at, let's see if we can get this thing back on there. There we go. Easier to get on than it is to get off. So it was really tight to get off at the beginning. And let's see if we can get this one off. And there you go. It's exactly the same thing, just with the red crown there to say it's a red deck. And there you go. your traditional red Riderbacks. Absolutely beautiful. Everything is normal on them. You know, you still got exactly the same as the blue ones, the black and white Joker and the colour Joker. You know, you don't get the guarantee. It says down there a little guarantee and a load of text. I can't remember what it says off the top of my head. Your standard bicycle ace of spades, and everything else is pretty standard. So yeah, I was never a big fan on plastic cards, to be honest with you. I had that deck over there that my missus bought me 8-9 years ago. I used it to practice riffle shovels with, and then it's been upstairs in a box ever since. But I got these for Christmas, and I thought, well, that's not a bad idea actually. I could actually sit with these and actually just practice. So yeah, so these are going to be my everyday, sitting in the old front room on the couch, mucking around or learning tricks, practicing tricks, whatever. And I'm going to be using these because they're going to last a lot longer. So if I use a traditional card playing cards, and then like I said, if I play it for a couple of hours every single night, 2 weeks, they'll be fit for the bin. And I do wash my hands every single time I play cards, but you know, you get your natural moisture off your fingers and that do soap into the cards eventually, and if you do drop them on the floor, it picks up a little bit of dirt. I don't tend to drop cards on the floor too much, but they do occasionally drop on the floor. So yeah, so what do I think of these 100% plastic Bicycle Prestige Riderback playing cards? Top notch. These are my #1 decks, and these will be the decks that I'm going to be practicing everything with. And then if I want to do a performance or something like that, I'll just use a traditional paper or card playing cards, just like that one. Okay, so that's all I can say really. Fantastic cards, perfect for, you know, your games. I think they're intended for the games like poker, blackjack, and all them other sort of games. Bridge, if you want to play bridge with these. You know, you're going to have lots of people handling them, and greasy mitts all over them and everything. So yeah, and then I suppose if they get a bit too grubby, stick them in a bowl of water with some soap, you know, some fairy washing up liquid, and clean them all up, and they'll look as good as new. I will be testing it out eventually as well, if these get, or for them other ones that I've got, them other plastic ones. These ones here, if these ever get grubbied up, I might put them and test them through some water and some washing up liquid and see how they come out. But to be honest with you, you can see how white they look, and I've had these, what, 8-9 years. Alright, I haven't used them all that much, but I did practice all my riffle shuffling back in the day. So yeah, but after that I never thought about plastic cards until now. And yeah, I'm well chuffed with these, and I think anyone who wants to, you know, just you have a deck for practicing every single night, these will be the ones. Save your card ones for your, you know, your paper cards for, you know, performances. Okay, well, that's all I'm about to say on this really. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you very much.